Well, hello there, and thank you for joining me on another broadcast of God's podcast. I am your host, God is Gracious, and my subject today is the fear of God. Many people in today's world view fear as a negative emotion. They see it as something to be avoided at all costs. However, the Bible tells us that there is one kind of fear that is good and beneficial. That is the fear of the Lord. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Proverbs 9:10 says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. This means that if we want to be wise, we must first start with fearing God. What does it mean to fear God? The definition of fear is a feeling of agitation and anxiety caused by the presence or nearness of danger. When we apply this definition to fearing God, it means that we are aware of the power and majesty and we revere Him. We understand that He is the Almighty Creator and we are His humble creation. The fear of the Lord is also the same as the love of God. 1 John 4:18 says, there is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. This means that when we truly love God, we will no longer be afraid of Him. We will trust in His goodness and His love for us. So why should we fear God? Because He is good and He loves us. When we have the fear of the Lord, we are able to see Him for who He really is, our loving Father who desires the best for us. The fear of God is not something that should be taken lightly. It is a very real thing, and it is something that should be given a lot of thought. It is not something that should be feared in a negative way, but rather it is something that should be respected. So again, my name is God is Gracious. You have been listening to God's podcast, The Fear of God. And thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, God's blessings. Have a wonderful rest of your day.